In today's video, we're talking about 6 reasons why you, if you've been involved in a car accident or another serious injury, why you should get an accident lawyer. This is something that we help a lot of people with, and there's a misnomer, there's misunderstanding about what an accident lawyer can do and why you need one if you have been injured. So let's jump into it. The first and foremost, the biggest reason why if you've been injured, you need a lawyer to help you through this is because with an attorney, you will get better medical care. Better medical care. It's very important. If you've been injured, one of our biggest goals is to make sure that you're fully compensated, that you're treated appropriately, that you see the right doctors, that they're going to be looking for the right injuries. There are some lawyers who only handle certain areas of law. There are other doctors who only handle certain types of illnesses. There are some doctors who handle accident cases specifically. They are trained to look for the unique injuries. They are trained to refer you to other people who handle these types of things. We want to make sure those are the doctors that you're seeing. You're not seeing a general practitioner who's only looking for the very topical stuff. We want to do a very thorough analysis. Remember, you're entitled to a full recovery. You're entitled to be healthy again. And so if you're not seeing the right medical doctors, if you're not getting the right medical care, a lot of stuff is going to be overlooked. We've seen it happen many times. So we know who to send you to. We know what doctors are experts at what they do. You're going to get better medical care with a good injury lawyer. The other thing that you're going to get when you hire an accident lawyer, it's going to be a much more complete, much more thorough investigation. Okay, this means we are looking into all the aspects of the case. We are doing a very detailed analysis as to liability. We're doing an investigation into the other party who was involved in the accident. We're doing an investigation into all of your medical issues. Where else could you have been injured? What else are you losing as a result of the accident that we can find compensation for? If you do not have a complete investigation, you may be making a claim and only asking for a third of what you're entitled to. You want to make sure that doesn't happen. We are trained to go through this analysis. We are trained to do an investigation to uncover every single piece of material that we can recover for you. That's another major benefit of hiring an injury lawyer. The other thing that we're going to do is we're going to keep comprehensive records. This is records on everything that you do in your life. We're going to have a daily activity journal. We're going to be looking at how this accident has impacted your school, your health, your marriage, your well-being, your social life, your sports activities, all sorts of different things. We're going to keep very good records on all of that. We're also going to keep records on the actual treatment that you received. So when you're seeing a multitude of different doctors, they're all going to have their different records. So we're going to consolidate those so we know exactly what you've been going through, what type of injuries you're facing, what type of treatment plan and regimen you're on, so that we can evaluate your case, make a proper claim to the insurance companies to get you compensated for that. If this is very important, the insurance companies want to see records. They want to see what you've been actually going through. Just saying my neck hurts doesn't mean you're entitled to a whole lot. They want to see exactly what the doctors are saying. And so as I said up here, we have better medical care. We have better relationships with a lot of these doctors so that there's this symbiotic relationship where they're going to be helping us make sure that our records are up to date. They're totally comprehensive so that we can put together a substantial claim that's going to have weight with the insurance company. The other thing that's very important, when you have these types of records, you have the medical care, we're going to be able to do a proper valuation of the case. Valuation means we're going to be able to do an analysis and say, what is everything worth to you? What amount of monetary compensation are you entitled to as a result of your medical treatment, as a result of the doctor's notes, as a result of all the things that you've been forced to forego as a result of the accidents? How do we evaluate it? If you don't have any experience in this field, the first thing that an insurance adjuster is going to tell you that your case is worth is probably going to be what you're going to take. Reality is they want to pay you as little as possible. They do not want to give you the full policy. They do not want to give you what you're lawfully entitled to. They want to cut their costs and get your case settled. When you have an accident lawyer, we're going to be able to properly evaluate and evaluate your case. We're going to be able to tell you that number is no good. We're not going to settle for that. You're entitled to much more. And if you don't have somebody on your side who's working in that regard, you're going to come out short. The other thing is when you get an attorney involved, it's very, very likely that you're going to have a much higher recovery. So that means that after we have evaluated your case and had it come to a proper valuation in terms of monetary compensation, now we have to go get it. And defense lawyers and working for the insurance company are going to be fighting that tooth and nail. So you need an aggressive team on your side to make sure that we are actually able to recover all of that. We know what it's worth. Now we have to go get it. We have to be able to, in other words, leverage our position to tell the insurance companies we are going to be demanding this in what's called a demand letter. We're sending a demand letter over to the insurance companies to explain this is what we're entitled to. These are our clients' losses. This is what it's going to take to recover them to where they were before the accident. We're entitled to go get all of that, so you need to have that recovered. They need to give that to us so that we can pay your medical providers and make sure that you're properly compensated. And finally, the last reason why you should hire an accident lawyer like ourselves is because there's no fee. There's no out-of-pocket fee when it comes to hiring us. So you don't have to come and put down a big down payment or anything like that. We're going to cover a lot of the initial costs. We're only going to collect a fee if we recover for you. So in other words, we're not getting paid unless we're able to settle your case, or we're able to come to a resolution, or we're able to win at a trial and get you the compensation that you need. Otherwise, if we can't do anything for you, if we cannot help you get recovery, get compensated, we will not take a fee, not one dime, not one penny. Our goal is to get you the maximum amount that we can so that you are properly restored and you're properly rehabilitated, medically speaking, and you're properly compensated for what you've been through. So these are the 6 reasons why you should absolutely consider speaking with an accident lawyer. Okay, my office is based in Scottsdale. We handle cases all over Arizona. We offer free case evaluations. There's no obligation to you. So we'll sit down with you. We'll review the facts of your case. We'll review the accident that you were involved with. We'll make sure that we can put together a good plan for you so that you are able to come out of this accident made whole, properly compensated, happy, healthy, and free. Give us a call. We look forward to speaking with you soon. Thanks for watching.